In this video, we will be covering how to create block-based resources. First, you will need to create a category. To do so, navigate to Manage Resources, hover over it, select Edit Categories, select your school or organization. Here, you will see a list of all existing categories, and underneath that, you will be able to create a new one. We will create a Labs resource category, and here, after we click Create, you will see Labs pops up under our categories list. Next, we will navigate to Manage Resources, click on it, select our organization, and here you will be able to see a list of all existing resources. Underneath that, this is where you will create a new resource. Our category will be Labs. The resource name will be Lab 1. Under Resource Type, you can select Equipment or Lab. Labs lets you schedule out specific seats. Equipments are all or nothing. Since this is a room, we will be going by seat. We will select Lab. Next, under Schedule Type, we will be working with by block since this is a block-based resource. And then we will click Create. We will see Lab 1 now pops up under our Resource tabs, and it is under Labs Resource category, and it is by block. We will click Edit on it now, and we will see that now we have more information to add. Under Number of Available Seats, we will add the number of seats in the classroom. If we would like the lab to be scheduled by the whole room, we will leave this 0. Otherwise, we will input the number of seats in our class. Next, we will head to max number of slots to schedule in a day. This is how many slots can a teacher schedule in one day. We will set this equal to 4, meaning that a user can schedule this resource 4 times in one day. Max number of consecutive slots means how many consecutive slots can they schedule for one day. We will set this equal to 2, meaning that they can schedule two slots consecutively, and then they need to take a break of at least 1 slot. Max weeks ahead to schedule. This is how many weeks ahead a user will be able to schedule a resource. We will set this equal to 1, meaning that the user will be able to schedule resources for next week. Max consecutive days to schedule. This is how many days consecutively can a user schedule a resource. We'll set this equal to 4, meaning that one user can schedule this resource 4 days in a row. Below that, you will see 2 notifications, one for administrators and one for users. If you would like all administrators to be notified when a resource is scheduled or unscheduled, select here. If you would like all users to be notified when a resource is scheduled or unscheduled, select here. Public resource is a new addition. If you select it, it will give you a resource. If you select it, it will give you a URL. This URL takes you to a read-only calendar where you can see all of the times that this resource has been scheduled, but you will not be able to edit anything. We will leave this blank for now. Next, click Update to save your changes, and then to head on back in to edit. Over here, we will see related items. These are any items that will be related to Lab 1 resource. For example, if we click description, it will sort by alphabetical. If we click it again, it will sort in reverse alphabetical. And we can see there is a test related item here. Click assign. And now when the user goes to schedule Lab 1, they can select test as a related item. And now we will know to load the testing software. Next, we will head over to blocks. And as you can see, our Lab 1 resource has no blocks. In order to schedule, we will need to add blocks. I've gone ahead and added 4 blocks. As you can see, there are some errors and unavailable dates. If you click on these arrows, it will move the blocks up and down. As you can see, block 2 is now at the top. If I click the down arrow, block 2 will be moved below block 1. Unavailable dates will be used to schedule unavailability for this resource, and we will cover that in a later video. After you have added all your blocks and ordered them correctly, go back to Resource Details, click Update, and you will be sent back to the Manage Resources page. You will see Lab 1 is still a resource under the Labs category, and it is by block. And that is how you create a new resource.